Good morning, YouTube world. I am fresh out of the pool. I just knocked out like 25 laps, burnt a few calories in that sense. I think I did 41 minutes. Um, so I didn't hit the gym this morning, but we were to Legoland, so it's about to be a whole lot of walking around. And then there's a gym out here, so I'll go in the morning. And of course, I'll be back out here in the pool tonight with the kids. Then you just gotta live. Don't work every day just to be working, just to be paying bills. After a while, you start to get exhausted. You start to really just be over it. Celebrate life, man. Go places, do things, enjoy the time with people you love. A lot of us have missed sight of that. A lot of us forgot what it's like to just enjoy life. And me personally, I'm gonna never forget what it's like to enjoy life because for so long, I wasn't enjoying life, I was just enjoying people. So I didn't really get to go anywhere, do things, see places and stuff. And now, I get to take my kids places. We get to travel, we get to go, you know, do things and whatnot. And it's a beautiful, beautiful blessing to be able to be a part of. Just me and my beautiful family. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm just, like I said, just living life and really looking at life differently these days. It's been so long since I've been in the water, and I forgot how much that water gives me clarity. I really need to start going to the beach more, going and swimming more, because I don't know if it's because I'm a water sign or it's just because I had so many near-death experiences in the water that the water is just so calming to me, and it's just so therapeutic that I can just lay in the water. I don't even have to swim. If I just lay in the water and just let the waves take me, it just feels so damn good. I think that's the best time for me to think. So I already know when I start making these millions, my house is definitely gonna have a pool. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the moment, man. Just enjoy the moment. Love who love you, man. Stop wasting your time on people that's ignoring you or people that feel like they better off without you. You gotta keep pushing. Keep living, keep loving. Damn, this felt good, y'all. This felt better than going to the gym. And the fact that I'm doing it while I'm sober is just amazing. I don't think people understand how empowering it is to be sober. I don't think people understand that. Because I have been high. I've been a weed smoker since I was 12, 13 years old. I am 35. I am finally decided to move on from. Thank you, Joe. And it just feels good to just be sober and just, no, I can't. Um, and just really have a clear thought process because for a long time I was so confused on what life was supposed to be. I thought life was just, catering. I don't look no 35. Well, how old do I look? I hope that's a good thing. I am 35 years old. Yes, sir. You know what? I'm 35 years young. That's what I say. It's nothing old about me. My mind is getting more mature. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. The things that I used to want to do when I was 21 and 22 is definitely not the same things that I want to do now. I look 25. Well, thank you. So yeah, I just, that's the thing about life too, right? It's like you learn to mature, and those who don't learn to mature tend to get left back. And they get left back in a repeated cycle, and that's the one thing I refuse to do. I think this experience this weekend was something I actually needed to reset myself and put myself back in, because I ain't gonna hold y'all. This last week I was kind of mentally fucked up because last Sunday was, a situation, a specific date in my life that was kind of critical. You feel what I'm saying? It kind of mentally and emotionally set me back a little bit, but I took, good morning, Albert G, but I took my time and I dealt with it accordingly. I didn't, get on the internet and start bashing people and reminiscing about the good old times just to get in my feelings about the bad times. No, nah, I literally just read a book. I sat back, I chilled, and then this morning I got up. I said, you know what? Instead of going to the gym and doing what I normally do, I'm gonna go take a few laps in the pool. And I got a few laps in the pool. I've been at the pool. I've been in the pool since like 6:40 this morning. I am just getting out of the pool, and it's like, and I just been doing laps, swimming, actual swimming, breaststroke, backstroke, breaststroke, forward stroke. I just been swimming like underwater, um, and it's crazy because, like I said, I've had multiple near-death experiences from the water. When I was 4 at the Boys and Girls Club, I jumped in the 9 feet pool. 9 feet of water. I jumped straight in. I did not know how to swim. I was 4 years old. Thank God for my aunt. My aunt came in and jumped me. My aunt came in and got me. That was the first one. I did it again when I was about 8 or 9. I was out in North Carolina, and this time my uncle had to save, my great uncle had to save me. And then the last time, and this is, I mean, the last time that I had a near-death experience, I was actually in the ocean. I was at Rehoboth Beach in Delaware, and me and my little brother got caught up in a riptide, and I just, for dear life, was holding on to these rocks. It was like a rock type of thing. Like it was like a walk, like something you can walk on, but it was made of just rocks. And I was just holding on to my little brother, holding on to them rocks before these two guys. I'm angels was what I say. Um, they came in and they just swooped in and they saved us. My mom didn't know how to swim. She still doesn't know how to swim, so she kind of froze at the bank of the ocean. She couldn't come get us. But thank God for these guys. They came in, they got us. When we turned around to thank them, they were gone. They just like that. They were gone. So that's why we call them angels. And I'm telling you, my legs were scratched up. I was scratched up. My little brother was scratched up. That was mainly from the rocks, but thank God we survived, and thank God those men were out there to help us, because Lord knows I would not be here today to tell y'all this story. Florida and these bugs. But I just came on here just to say I hope everybody has an amazing day. I hope everybody gets to live out their dreams and fulfill every fantasy they ever had. Um, uh, I'm just so at peace right now. Like, I just feel so good. Like, look at me. I look like I'm high and I'm not. This is just life. This is just, you know, this is just this is just peace. This is me at peace right now. And I don't think anybody can mess this up today. I'm about to have a great and amazing time with my children. Um, and then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna ball out, have a good time, and enjoy each other for the weekend. And then tomorrow we go back and we go back home. You feel what I'm saying? And that's fine, because we love our home. Our home is our home, and the fact that we have one and we're all together is amazing. You know, a lot of people don't get that luxury of being able to wake up to their children every day, and I thank God for that I get to wake up to my children every day, healthy, smiling, you know, um, being able to take them to school and be a part of their everyday lives is such an amazing feeling. And to be able to do stuff like this, when I was younger, this was not something I ever thought about doing, taking my children out to, you know, luxury homes and stuff like that. Like one day I'm gonna have a luxury home like this of my own. Though, watch, give me about a year. I told them 2 years, but give me about a year, because this podcast is going to take off. It's going to take me where I need to go, and if I continue to strive forward in the right direction, which is in the direction of peace and light, then I know everything is going to come together. If I continue to expel the negativity and stay away from it, and every chance that it tries to put its claws in me, it tries, y'all, it tries. I fight it. I fight it. I find a way to knock it out. I find a way to move away from it. I find a way to get past it without even engaging in it, right? I love the way I am these days. And I tell y'all, can't nobody mess this up. Nobody but me, anyway. And I refuse to mess this up. I refuse to go back to a lifestyle of pain and misery. You know, I'm making great money now. New job, making great money. It's a nice career. I get to afford beautiful things like this for days at a time. Just me. I didn't have no help paying for this. I pay for this by myself. I pay for Legoland by myself. Pay for our food, our accommodations by myself. I didn't really need any help. I told y'all, my baby dad gave me $150. I used that on food yesterday. But the rest of this whole weekend, on me. And I'm proud of that, because when I was caught up in a certain way of life, which is just trying to please people instead of pleasing myself and doing for myself and my family, baby, I would have never thought to do nothing like this. Thank you so much, Alexia. I appreciate the subscription, love. Please make sure you check out the podcast. We have a podcast that airs every Sunday. We put up 3 episodes at a time. I do appreciate you so much. I'm just here, again. That's honestly what this is right now. This is just a great hour of gratitude right now. Just me really appreciating the fact that I've came such a long way that I'm even about to start crying, y'all. I'm about to start crying. And it's not tears of sadness. This is tears of joy, because it's been so long since I just felt at peace and felt true happiness without looking for somebody else to give it to me, or, expecting someone else to take it away. Because that was the life I used to live. Even at the beginning of this year, I just was like, man, I can achieve my own happiness, but then here comes somebody else trying to take it away from me. And now it's like I'm at the point, I'm like, nah, who's gonna take this away from me? Who? This is beautiful. This is amazing. And I'm thankful. I am so thankful to God. He doesn't understand. He understands, because he knows the path I came from. He knows the path that everybody expected me to take. Everybody thought I would be a drug addict, someone who lost her children to the system or the state. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody who abandoned her children, someone who just failed at everything she tried in life. Someone who they probably thought I would be stuck out here with a bunch of diseases and, men in and out my bedroom. And here I am, I'm celibate. It's going on March. This is April, so it'll be 6 months next month on the 4th. So next week, in the next 2 weeks, it'll be 6 months that I've been celibate. I've been sober since July 7th. Technically, I've been sober since like July 18th, because the first time I went to Delaware, because I was passing me a blunt, but I haven't really bought any weed since July 7th. I haven't gone out of my way to get high since July 7th. I had a little bit of wine last night, but that was celebratory. I wanted to celebrate the achievements and the things that I've came across and the way that I feel these days. So just remember, when you wake up this morning, because you woke up this morning, that's enough to thank God. But then I want you to look back at your life and I want you to realize how far you came. Because if you came anywhere from where I came from, a drug addicted mother, thank God she's clean now. And she's in there right now. She's in there right now, married, happy, enjoying her life with her grandbabies, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful God was able to pull my mom out of a dark time. I'm thankful that he was able to keep me and my brother and my sister wrapped in his arms. And even though my brother didn't make it, my sister is out here excelling. College degree. She's working on her master's. She has a little girl. She's expecting a baby now. Like, we're just doing everything that they thought we couldn't do. I go back to school next month. I'm 5 freaking credits away from graduating with an associate's degree. And I know it's not a lot, but it's something to me. It's something to me. And God continues to bless me and show me that I'm blessed in so many ways. I just needed to stop and thank him for a moment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to thank him. I'm going to wake up every morning. I'm going to thank him. Because I didn't know I deserved this. I didn't know this was something that I could ever. Thank you, Alexia Love. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starting to get a little tear-eyed here. I'm going to just blame it on the pool water. I'm just really, I'm just reflecting. And I love the water because the water allows me to do this. And the water brings me back to a calm place. And I just feel so at ease right now. I just feel like prepared for whatever comes next. And I really am thankful for, everything that has happened this past year, including people, turning their back on me. The ones who I had nothing but the most love for, the ones that I would have did anything for. I would have ripped the skin off of my body to cover them if they had needed it. And it just made me feel like I wasn't worth it. I wasn't worth love. I wasn't worth happiness. I wasn't worth anything to them. And despite that, instead of allowing it to make me spiral down and lose my mind, which it could have easily done a few years ago, I got back in the gym. I've been working out every day. I meditate. I read. And it's been so long since I just used to read books. I picked up a bunch of self-help books and Forgive What You Can't Forget, money tree books, and just things that are really going to put my mind in a state of what's next and not what's behind me. So, and it's crazy because I just feel like I know that person be watching my lives, and these YouTube guys, I know they be watching, and they won't say anything, and I respect that. I get it. It's hard seeing me excel without you. It's hard watching me to move on and not really worried about what you got going on. Like, I'll speak to you if I see you, because at the end of the day, you will always be a piece of my heart. 18 years is a long time, but baby, I'm not checking for you anymore. I'm not going out of my way to reach out. I'm not looking beyond the energy that you give me. If you want to be friends, and I mean just friends, cordial friends, at some point, that's fine. I respect that. But as far as me opening up to you again, as far as me being that way with you again, it will never happen. It will never be that way again. Because you didn't appreciate what I was offering. And I didn't tell you to help me. I just needed you to believe in me just a little bit. And you couldn't even do that. So you'll never have access to me again. You'll never be able to get that far in with me again. You'll never be able to do that again. Put me in that place where I wasn't sure of myself. So I thank you. I truly thank you for helping me to see past